What's going on? It's your girl Fathom DJ. No, it is not a Sunday's Truth. Today is Tune Tuesday. I just got finished watching I Am Ali. It's very interesting. I think you should watch that documentary. It is available on Netflix. Tune Tuesday. I have felt this on my heart to say. I want to make sure that you are encouraged and understanding how incredibly important that it is to support independent artists, musicians, DJs, producers, singers, songwriters, sculptors, visual artists in general. But this one is specifically on my heart. One, because I am undertaking production. Two, because my comrades, some of them are musicians, and feeling a little out of sorts. Music is very powerful. The powers that be know that it is very powerful. This is par and parcel to why they would like for music to be seen as not having value or worth. Right now, what I see in terms of technology as well as trend, everyone is becoming a DJ of sorts or undertaking some kind of musicianship based on computer technology. For those who were naturally born musicians or trained, practicing, shedding, and all those things, this is a very trying time. It is a trying time for people who are photographers, graphic designers, and such. And this may not be new news for you, but for those people who are skilled in these specific types of crafts and arenas, a lot of folks are posing, and they are kind of potentially taking money out of your pockets. I am not a fan of the unemployed, but what is set to make that even worse is the possibility that iTunes will discontinue downloads. And we know that that's going to happen. Spotify is streaming, YouTube is streaming. A lot of these online services have become popular, and it's going to make it far more difficult for musicians and independent artists in general to potentially be able to make the money that they deserve off of their arts. We're already pretty much, in my opinion, at pennies as it pertains to online sources. But with iTunes joining the ranks, we have to have more of a support system. This is about love. Now, we know that people say that they love music and they love this particular DJ and they love this particular artist. This is going to require you to show a different action for love. We got likes. Likes don't equate to money. We have hearts. Hearts don't equate to money. Some folks share posts. Sponsoring posts is what's going to get your post seen, but that does not necessarily mean that money will be put in your pocket. So we have to come up with better strategies in order to make sure that we get what our art is worth, and we get every possibility that comes along with the art that we are creating. And this is going to be challenging. It's one of the reasons why we have to be collaborating and having think tanks and hashing things out. So for the supporters and people who really say that they love music and art, it's like the other day I saw all the videos and all of the pictures from Millennium Park for the house event that they had in Millennium Park, and I thought to myself, what's going to happen after this event? How many people are going to go and purchase music from these artists and producers and DJs and such after going to a free event in this park. We have to become more strategic about how we plan to use these exposure-filled opportunities, because no one knows for certain who got paid and what they got paid, and if their worth and value was met, how we're going to seize these opportunities and strategically place ourselves in spaces and places that will make sure that we get our rent paid, and so that we can continue to produce these works of art. They need to be seen as works of art, and they need to be valued. Music is very powerful. It has so many forces and possibilities to reach people in ways that are unimaginable. This is the reason why you are seeing a particular style or styles of music be incredibly popular and other styles not be so popular. So what I am saying to you today on this Tune Tuesday, because if you are in any of my social media situations, you probably have seen, somebody better let me over, I'm gonna snap off. And I don't want to do that to my good people. I swear I don't. Okay, here we go. Sorry. You have seen the statement that I made today in terms of why it is important to support music, what is happening with the value and the worth of music, and hopefully it is made plain. This is to back up that statement. And where am I? Oh, I'm only at 6 minutes. YouTube was cutting me off at 12. I was at 15 before, so I'm doing very well. This is the reason why you need to support, find your independent artists and support them. If they don't have merch on the market somewhere where you can download it and it can be, the funds can directly go to that artist, then you need to, if you're really interested, if you really love art and music and creation, then maybe you need to find out if they have a PayPal account and hit their PayPal accounts. I'm trying to create opportunities so that the spirits of those people who are creating become lifted, because regardless to what you see in terms of popularity in social media, we have more people who are uninspired and unchallenged, who are bowing out of the game, who are doing things that they potentially should not be doing because they're trying to continue to feed themselves, and their art isn't. It's not your fault they didn't go to school for chemical engineering or what have you. But these folks, including myself, are really interested in obeying the call that the universe has made for them to be creators and to be visionaries and to bring forth life to this music that is so powerful and it heals and all of the things that it does. We want to make sure that those energies and spirits stay high and up and inspired. Yeah, including me. So in order to do that, we have to become more conscious about these no-cover venues that we go to and don't buy drinks. We have to become more conscious about these no-cover events that we go to, where artists may or may not be being paid to perform at, and figuring out how we can add not only exposure to them, but add some income and some value to what they, i.e. we, are partaking in, because we love the free 99. We love it. We love the free 99, but the free 99 is part of the reason why some of us end up as artists and creators in bad predicaments, on drugs, overusing and abusing alcohol, and creating havoc. There are lots of misguided energies out on these streets that are doing crimes because they're not happy or in pain based on the fact that their art is not being expressed. There's a lot of reasons why we are having the issues that we're having. And I'm going to cut it at that. So that is my thought for today. This is Tune Tuesday. I am Fathom DJ, and I'm sending you cosmic kisses and well wishes. Space.